Greetings there, my fellow Seraphs. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story, episode 116, Arriving at the Residence Archive. Well, there's a trader up this way. I saw the wagon. And the lignite. Also, the sanity in this area is like backwards pretty hard. So he's got no cheese for sale. Bye-bye. He's an agricultural trader who's asking for pumpkins. It's like, dude, it's going in the wrong direction. And there's a lot of lignite here. Oh, and there's just a gear. I literally don't have room for it. I could make room, but a single gear is not gonna open up trade opportunities for me. You love growing pumpkins? Yeah, they're definitely unique in this game. I think probably taking inspiration from Minecraft, I'd imagine, because they're pretty similar in Minecraft, if I recall correct. I mean, I haven't played Minecraft in like a decade and a half. But if memory serves, it's a similar mechanic in Minecraft as well. Where the stem is the center tile that you plant it in, and then it like grows in one of the in a direction from the original stem, which means when you want to make when you want to grow pumpkins, you need to leave a lot of space. So I think we're getting into the wooded area. It's going to be a little bit harder to traverse. It's very pretty here, though, terrain-wise. Yeah, so there's a lot of like micro lakes. If I head a little south, we can avoid some of that. Hi, wolf. Or boar? I guess it was a boar. Wolves don't squeal like that. So, vegetables falling behind. So after this red meat pie, I'll eat a carrot or vegetable one or something. Onion. Because I didn't need to really bring horsetail. There's so much horsetail around here. I didn't have any of this location mapped out ahead of time, though. Couldn't have known. Locked. There we go. Yep, this was the forest I was not eager to traverse. But we're doing okay. Haven't fallen in any holes. Moles! How's it going? Thank you for the resub. Clearly there are some wolves about. And more bauxite. Stop biting my bum or I'll turn around. I will pull this car over! God help me! Oh man, that reminded me of one time I was on a long road trip with my dogs, and I was on a highway and like bumper to bumper with no shoulder in an underpass, or like in a tunnel rather, small tunnel, but a tunnel nonetheless. And Echo starts to retch and turn a little green, you know? I was like, oh god, and yeah, there was nothing I could do. Cool. Well, this mountain is fun. I'm going the wrong way anyway. I was trying to go around the mountain, but apparently the archive is up. So we might need to use shovel and pick to get at it. Often the archives are in the mountains, so this is not surprising at all. I think they're set up to mostly render in mountains. So I want to get as close... Oh, jeez. I want to get as close as I can before going upwards, because I don't want to go up only to be on the wrong peak. It's kind of hard to do, because I can't see anything thanks to this forest. And I don't have a good sense of elevation data, because, of course, I'm using the old map, not the new one. Yeah, I think at this point I'm just going to need to go up. And worst case scenario, I can just dig up a whole bunch of dirt and have dirt bridges and the like. We'll manage. Just need to make sure not to fall. Oh, pretty. All right, carrot pie. Sorry, but I'm throwing you out. You were delicious. You were nutritious. But this mountain requires some mountaineering. This feels like a non-sustainable way down. Oh god, it just keeps going. Nerd poll time! What is even going on around me? I don't even know. I'm not blocking the placement point, game. I think it flattens out a little bit once we're up a bit more. Yeah, take the opportunity to get some more building dirt. Yeah, it flattens out a bit more. Good. Let's eat the fruit, even though I don't need fruit nutrition, because I would love to stack the bowls. Who wants to bet I'm on the wrong peak? How close am I? Yeah, I'm not even all that close. I mean, I'm close-ish. This is... difficult terrain. I feel like I'm... oh, boy. I feel like I'm back on the forest floor, even though I'm a good... I don't know, 50 units up. And this is why I wanted to get as close to the Archives X as possible, knowing that it was probably multiple peaks. But I'm actually very close to the X now. It's somewhere in this pine forest. Somewhere up there. It's not always necessarily like directly where the X is. The X just gives you a pretty close approximation of the entry. But sometimes it takes a little bit of figuring out to where the actual entrance is. So there's a pit down here. Let's check it. It's almost time for a lantern again. Oh, good. Rifts. To make matters more complicated. Okay. Well, we found it. There just happens to be a rift, like, literally in the entryway. Okay, game. Congratulations, and screw you, the game says. Oh! Prototype. That's... oh, Jesus. Yep, should have seen that coming. So what I'm doing right now is a little survival shelter of sorts. It doesn't even really need a door. I want somewhere to put the trunk down. And first thing I want to do is to set a spawn point. So if I die, I spawn here. I do not need the extra armor right now. Given my fruit fulfillment, I don't need the fired crocs. I am going to probably put the bowls of fruit away. Maybe I'll keep one bowl of fruit on me. I don't need the spare weapons, or cranberries, or horsetail. Horsetail alone doesn't really help me much. I'm going to leave some extra bandages out here, so if I do die, I can go back into the archives with some healing. And yeah. I'll take a little bit of low fertility soil. Well, actually, where I'm headed, that won't be helpful because I can't place it down there anyway. So let's get rid of that too. I do suspect that I'll have to make multiple returns to the surface to loot stuff. So, current priority, explore the archive. And again, I'll mention, I have done this multiple times. I've cleared archives multiple times, but I am going to explore it as if it was my first time. So some of these things, like the torch holders, right outside of the archive, you can steal. But once you go more inside, you can't steal them anymore. All right, let's head down. It is April 9th in game. So these holders here, as you can tell, I can loot. So if it'd be a really weird thing to do, heading all the way to the archive just for some torch holders, but like, I mean, you certainly could. Because making them out of brass is rather labor intensive. The reason I grab these is just to spawn proof the area a little bit. Because there are some annoying things going on out here. Okay, that's enough. Back inside again. So that light out there, like if I do die, should keep some of the drifters from immediately spawn bombing on me. That's why I put them down. So here, as you can see, I cannot take the torch holders any longer. I will put a torch there, indicating entryway. Watch your step. A bell workshop with a door that is shut. Yeah, beat each other up. You know what? I will take the flax. Why not? Mostly because I want their bodies to disappear, so it doesn't look like there's enemies that I've not yet killed. Alright, then we have a library. Door cannot be opened by hand either. A guard room. Wander, thank you for the sub. Guard room has some crude arrows and black bronze arrows. Ah, clean bandages. Do you mind if I do? A linen sack, which I don't need. Some straw dummies. Some rope, don't need that. Not sure I would trust the food that I find down here anymore. A flooded storage room. Oh! Another Molly whatever ingot. These guys were lead enjoyers. Maybe that caused the downfall. Tin bronze boss for shield. A ruined base lard knife for cutting tall grass, and a tin ingot and flint. Bunch more arrows. I already checked that. Okay. Ooh, a butterfly pin. Don't mind if I do. I have a weird little pin on my lapel. We have got Alchemist boots. So one thing to note is when you loot clothing, it will say it's in good condition, and then the minute it enters your inventory, it, like, isn't. Right? It, like, immediately got tattered. Oh, that's a crazy-looking mask. A marketeer mask. You know, I'll hold on to that. That's so weird. Heavily worn miner pants. It's almost as good as my current pants, which are, like, tattered. So I'll hold on to that, too. Some saltpeter. Sure. No, give me that. So, he is wearing a chain bismuth bronze helmet and brigandine tin bronze armor. Okay. And a black bronze lamellar armor. I don't really need this stuff, so I'm going to give it back. I got better. Likewise, we've got a brigandine leg made of bismuth bronze. Blackguard helmet. So Blackguard helmet is rather unique. Maybe I'll take the Blackguard stuff. So Curison helmet. It would need repair. It's in terrible disrepair. And then there's a lore book. Sure. Confession. I led these people here down to these hellish depths, gave them up to darkness and starvation like lambs to the altar. And for what? This monstrous creation. I fear to recognize it as my child. The common people look upon it as though it were salvation, as though it were God itself, and they see me as the Messiah. I walk amongst their halls and shelters, and I shudder at what remains of humanity. They dwell in filth and hunger. Civil services have collapsed under the long, unbearable weight of the endeavor. These men and women have no means of rubbish disposal. Many of them have already been stricken by rot. If any other souls should wander through their dwellings, they would tear him apart from the ligaments in search of food. And yet, they, by some power, withstand their hunger when they gaze upon me. They weep for joy and offer me what meager supplies they have. O God, please help me. I am still your faithful serf. Well, that's some nice, light bedtime reading. Oh, I think this was the extent of the guard check. And this is the exit. I'm going to go ahead and quickly dump what I have looted so far up in the chest before exploring some more. I know I haven't filled my inventory, but we have gone let's call it level 0. We've gone through level 0. Oh, that rift up here is gone. It is a long way down, isn't it? It didn't feel like it was this long going down, but that's how return ladders always feel. No, Rift's still here. But it's just going to be a bunch of surface drifters. They're not of much consequence. Well, the other things I wanted to do was recover my sanity, which is a little hard to do when there's a rift. I'm going to put the axe away as well. Okay, my sanity's recovered enough. Let's go back down. This is how dark it would be if I wasn't holding a lantern. It's not very luminous down here. Alright, so we've gone one loop around this floor 0, let's call it. And the 2 doors that we found were shut. Oh, look at you. So one thing you gotta be careful of is these guys knocking you around, sending you to your doom. But I'll use the linen bandages I looted. Why not? So make sure that you have some stable footing. And here we go. Staircase going downwards. Engineering. All right, let's check it out. So, there is a lot of engineering going on in here. Oh. I am not alone. Excuse you. Everything looks more or less broken. Some gears, though. And a Jonas part. Dual valence emitter. Plaques, brown coal, old metal tank. The facehuggers are called locusts. Yes. Some ruined books, shelves. A bunch of black coal. With crates of coal. Boiler. Which connects to something. Something over here. Like a boiler connecting to a mechanical arm. Ow! Metal spikes on the ground that hurt. Some sort of dungeony thing. Did I go up here? And just more of the mechanisms. This says, no power, missing large temporal gear. Okay. Liquid reservoir. No power. May shatter if broken. Can be repaired using glue. Missing pump head. All right, let's check what else is on this floor. While we mind our step. So you can see the torch that I put down in the entryway is useful. Gives us a point of reference. Noble's quarters. Scrolls, stacks, globes. Oh, so the world is cubular. Can you pick up the gears on the ground? No. Clearly, he grew up in the age of pet rocks. Oh, they all have pet rocks. They all have pet rocks. All the craze. That's one hell of a chair. Well, this looks heavily cursed. A ruined battle axe. And whatever happened here destroyed this area pretty good. Ooh, gold ingots. And a gold waist chain. Which you can't see on me. Sorry. But I'll wear it. Aristocrat mental. And I'll wear that too. It's a little bit of temperature. Tiny, tiny, tiny bit. A bunch of lead and gold pieces. I guess I'll take it as long as it doesn't... I should stack. Yeah, it stacks. Sure, why not? Given the color and the size, I'm guessing it's to, like a board game. Ooh, a Forlorn Hope Talisman. With like a temporal gear. That's pretty cool looking. I got a temporal gear on my chest. A jailer hat and a festive cat mask. No thanks. Gold cornet. Yeah, I'll take that over my minstrel cap. Even though it doesn't keep me warm. Look at me now! Put that under my helmet. Smuggling it out. No one will know. Bunch of ruined books that are illegible. Ooh, a picture. I'll take some free art. Squire shirt and more art. The pre-collapse civilizations NFTs. Some merchant bracelets. And glasses. I'm so happy that they were my prescription, or I'd be really dizzy right now. Torches and thatch. Iron. Or, iron. Refractory bricks. Tier 3. Meaning that they were making steel here. Well, aren't you guys fancy? And that, I think, is the Noble's Quarter. Not sure how I would feel about making steel in a cave that didn't have good exhaust. Garderobe. This is where the poop goes. So we got ourselves a poop chute. Ooh, 2 poop chutes. Fancy. There's a contest here. Poop off, if you will. Commons. Oh, we got some friends in the comments. Also seems to have some source of light. So I can use a shield. Everything seems to be killing everything else, as far as I could tell. Ah, there's a scroll. I'll grab it once I'm not being attacked by everything. Read that later. There goes that onion pie. Tired of all this damn shoveling. Every morning, Eustace, the boiler needs more coal. And every night, Eustace, the glassifier needs more coal. I suppose I should be grateful to still be alive at this point. But honestly, couldn't they have some kind of little metal man to shovel the coal and they leave me in peace? I'll make sure they both stay lit, of course. Make sure that the little metal men are keeping up their work and all. Yes, I quite like the sound of that. Foreman Eustace, keep everything running. Now that's got some weight to it. So shoveling coal into the boiler, huh? Okay. We can go back to engineering and continue what he loathed. But for no wages. It's sort of stuck. There we go. A music box and an astrolabe. At least you guys have some culture. And locust nests. And locust cages. And locust nests. Now we know where the locusts are coming from. Ah, so this is the... So we've seen the noble quarters. And this is commons. Wow, Jesus. That thing dropped metal scraps and metal parts and Jonas part. Inverted refraction cylinder. Doesn't really seem to be much. Oh, you know, I didn't check the box in the last one. Oh, there wasn't one. What is this? A corrupt sawblade locust. Peasant scarf. And copper bracelets. Another temporal gear. A huntsman tunic. How ruined is it? Pretty tattered. Alright, there's the commons. I think. Thank you for tuning in to Vintage Story, which originally streamed live on Twitch, March 14th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Seraphs.